What's up YouTube, Mike here with PeoplesChoiceGaming, and today I just want to do a quick video showing you guys the new couple main rooms in the dojo. One you have to have and one that is more for looks, cosmetics. So I'm going to start with the cosmetic one. Now this one is huge, okay? So be wise about where you place it. As long as you don't rush it though and spend any platinum, it's not the biggest deal in the world because you can always destroy it, get your stuff back, which I'm probably going to end up doing in the future when I need more room. Right before, I end up having to build, another floor or whatnot, but I didn't realize it was this big. So it's going to end up, I kind of build it quick. It's going to end up taking up another node. So it covers that node up and the building to my right. So just make sure you're paying attention to that. It's like bigger than your whole dojo. Almost. It's kind of crazy. It's really huge. So it's called the Observatory. There's the planets, some Warframe flags there. You can kind of kneel here and hang out. And, the clan dojo is pretty much like a spaceship now, is the lore they're going with it. So the observatory it's almost like a command room, at the front of a ship, except there's you're not controlling the ship from here, but you can look out and whatnot into space, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty cool looking. It's just really big. As far as the observatory goes, probably leave it up for a while, just in case they end up doing something with it in the future. You never know, they might turn it into something where you need it to do something. They do that, but at the moment it's just a very big cosmetic room. Now the room you got to build your solar rails is called the Orokin Lab, and it's the size of like a key and then a little rectangle on the end of it. Not that big. Thought I could build it on a side node here, but no, you can't. That's the labs are kind of funny like that, or the dojos. It'll always look like you got plenty of room to build something, you don't, and then you got to stick it in a far open space, even though it's a tiny, tiny room. It's kind of weird. Anyways, I'll show you here. I don't know what the hell that is. It looks like it's like a cross between like a Yeti and a dog or something. I don't know. Don't ask me why that's in there. So up here is where you place your solar rails. So go watch the video to better understand solar rails on playwarframe.com. And he explains it very well. But a quick rundown I can give you is solar rails are so that you can access dark sectors. Dark sectors are going to be places where you get rare resources, etc. And it's obvious that they're going to do a lot with dark sectors in this game, because it's just of how prevalent it all seems, and they're calling it a type of endgame content. So it's real obvious that new weapons, new frames, new things that come out in the game are going to end up being obtained from dark sectors. I mean, of course they're going to end up doing something like that. We'll probably end up getting new prime weapons that are like, slash dark prime, whatnot. There's all kinds of stuff they could end up doing with it. But in order to go onto them nodes, you basically just look at each planet in the planet system, and there'll be nodes, and they'll say dark sector, but you got to place a solar rail there. And first you got to go over here and research your solar rail, which we did. I just did it a second ago. However, you do got to wait 1 day, and you cannot rush that. Now you can rush this room if you want to try to get a day ahead of the competition. I'll explain that in a second, because this is a competition. However, can't rush this right here. Now once that's researched, you go over here and then you build your solar rail. Now it all depends on clan size for how much it costs to research, and like I always say, it's really not that much. But right here, as the video shows you in Play Warframe, the resources are like 3 to 5 times more. It's a decent bit, so you're definitely gonna have to get your clan in gear and everybody contributing, you know, because it's going to cost a decent amount to make your solar rail. Now, they didn't talk about this one, and this one doesn't seem to do anything. Now, what you're going to do once you make a solar rail is you're going to place it on that node that is named Dark Sector in your planet system. And then once you do that, you're able to enter that area. And also, once you create an alliance with another clan, which the update came out at a very odd time at like 3, 4 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So I still haven't fully got done doing alliances and everything, but once you're in an alliance, you go over to this here, and basically you get everything started for the whole solar rails and alliances together. Like, your alliances can help contribute to your stuff in the dojo. You know, well, what they said is they can contribute to helping you build the solar rails. That's what they've said as of now. And the one thing about the solar rails is once you place them, you're going to have to put like 4 different settings on them. There's like 2 for clan members and 2 for public people. And it's like resource and credits. And basically, if anybody else in the solar system, which is so many people, you know, I'm not sure how this is all going to work. It's going to be interesting, but when they try to go to the Dark Sector and place a solar rail, but there's already one there, like someone beat them to it, they're going to have to contest it. And basically, to contest it, you put prices up. And you'll say, you know, hey, my solar rail is the cheapest in the solar system to go to. I'm only going to make you guys pay 1% credits to enter my solar rail. And if the other guy's clan that made a solar rail wants 10%, then you're probably going to pick the cheapest guy. So I don't really know how this is going to work, because it sounds like to me every clan is just going to put the requirements at the cheapest amount to make sure people go to their solar rail. And another thing is, if more people come to your solar rail instead of the other clan's solar rail that's already there, then theirs gets destroyed after a while from not being used. That's the battling of it. What I don't get is if every clan is going to end up putting it at the cheapest, which is obviously what's going to happen, how is that going to end up working? Is it going to just be everybody in the game picking their most popular or favorite clan to choose their solar rail? So I'm interested to see how this works. Is this system going to work? Is there just more they haven't told us about it yet? We need to wait a little bit because the update just came out. But it sounds kind of interesting on if that's, you know, really going to play out right. So hopefully everybody will choose our solar rails and our alliances, since we're so awesome. But I'm going to head out of here. There is no new weapons in the typical labs, you know, with the Corpus, Grenier Infested. Nothing in there. There is the Tenno Lab. I don't think I ran in the Tenno Lab yet. I'll just go in here really quickly before I end the video. We got this cutlass, old school, you know, looking European, the British people used way back then. You got like a cutlass and a dagger. The Nami Scala. You got your Nakana, because the community has been really wanting a katana. So there's your Nakana. You got your Attica, which looks cool, but probably ain't gonna get me to put my Paris Prime down. And then you got your Dragon Nakana, which is super badass looking. It's real like ninja themed, and it's got like a blood red finish on it. Cannot wait to get that. You need the Nakana to make the Dragon Nakana though, so we got everything researching. We just gotta wait a day and a half or 2 days, and then we can build this, and I'll start getting that out for you guys. And as of the new Warframe, I'm not going to spend time talking about that right now, because that's all in the update. When you go to log in the game, it specifically tells you how to fight Vahek. You got to fight, you know, his leaders first. They drop 4 different parts, Alpha, Omega, Kappa, Delta, or whatever. You put all 4 together, and then you can enter the area to fight Vahek, and then he drops the new Warframe parts. It's just like it always is. It's very simple. Read the update notes when you on the forum, or when you start Warframe, they put all the update notes there, very easily for you to understand. So that's why I shouldn't need to talk about them at all. But I just wanted to go over the clan whole alliance and solar rail thing a little bit. All right, I'll see you guys soon with some of the new content, weapons, warframes, and whatnot. And have a fun time. Get with it with the alliance. Get on it quick. This is all gonna be a timed thing, and you're battling every other player, so you're gonna have to get with it very soon. All right, catch you guys later. Peace.